and prevent wildfires.
Fire!
Visit East Kentucky First Mountain Life in Magoffin County is sponsored by the Martin Law Office, Hometown True Value, Jordan Pharmacy, Magoffin County Funeral Home, John Gray Pontiac Buick GMC, Freighter Drug, Lowe's Sporting Goods, Gary's Pharmacy, Southeast Marine, and Floyd Anderson Chevrolet.
Hello, I'm Amber Philpott.
Hi, I'm Jim Freeman. Thanks for joining us as we kick off our Visit Eastern Kentucky First series.
Today we're going to be in Magoffin County, and here's a preview of what you can expect over the next 30 minutes. If you enjoy some down-home Southern cooking, we have the perfect spot for you.
And we'll tell you about a rising country music star who calls Magoffin County her home.
Plus, we'll introduce you to a local artist from the area.
But first, we begin our show from a very unique historical attraction, the Pioneer Village.
It's like taking a step back in time when you tour this historical venue, cabins dating back to a time when life was much simpler here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. From one side of the street in downtown Salyerville, it's the present. Just across the way, it's a time period from long ago. Pioneer Village is comprised of 15 authentic cabins dating back some 200 years. What may look like just a bunch of old cabins is one Magoffin County's dream of drawing others to his small town.
This is what you might say my dream of having some kind of a tourist attraction in Magoffin County.
Todd Preston spends most days here. As president of the county's Historical Society, he knows most everything there is to know about the history of Magoffin County. He's proud that through the years, volunteer labor has produced an attraction for those traveling through Salyerville.
We take our time and give them a tour of the cabins and tell them the history of each cabin.
In some cabins, you can attend school. In others, you can worship on wooden benches. And in others, you'll find folks like Wayne Jenkins and Jason Preston, members of a muzzle-loading club who keep Pioneer Village truly authentic.
You know, we've got a lot of people in our club that does a lot of different things. Some of them build guns, some of them build powder horns, some of them build knives.
Jenkins was one of the many volunteers who helped put these cabins in place. He calls Pioneer Village a centerpiece for the community. He answers a lot of questions about this unique spot, but there's one thing people wonder the most.
Well, they can't figure out how we got all the cabins and everything moved in.
The cabins are full of period furniture donated from Magoffin Countyans and from people near and far. In a time when small towns like Salyerville look to draw folks in for economic dollars, there's one hope from Todd Preston and his Historical Society for the people who visit Pioneer Village.
I hope that they leave with a proud feeling of being Magoffin Countyans, or Eastern Kentuckians for that matter.
A visual reminder for folks in this county to always remember their roots. Now, the Pioneer Village is open most days for tours. There is no admission, but donations are always accepted. Now, let's send it on over to our own Carol Butcher and Jim Caldwell for more.
Thanks, Amber. And of course, you know, another famous thing in Magoffin County is our own Jim Caldwell.
More like infamous, but you know, I'm very proud to be from Magoffin County. I was born and raised right here. And if you would like to learn more about the history, visit the Historical Society.
Formed in 1978, Magoffin County's Historical Society was set up so that the county's history and genealogy could be recorded and preserved for generations to come. Each year, the society sponsors the county's Founders Day Festival and prints a quarterly journal. The society is also home to a genealogy library that's open to the public to use for research.
As you can see, the Historical Society is a great place to learn about our past.
Absolutely. Now let's send it over to Jim Freeman with more.
Thanks. Now, Magoffin County is also the home of 2 Civil War battle sites. The bloodiest of the battles were in places like Punchin Creek and Ivy Point. Your great-great-grandfather's wars were in these places, not in faraway places like Iraq. He didn't have to travel far to fight because the war was on American soil. The Civil War destroyed lives, families, and farms all across the U.S.
The Ivy Point battles. There was more than one, but they were more or less called skirmishes. Now, the real battle was Puncheon Creek.
And it was fought right here in Magoffin County on April 14, 1864. Historians say the fighting lasted about 5 hours. 25 soldiers were killed, including Lieutenant Colonel E.F. Clay of the 3rd Battalion, Kentucky Mounted Rifles. About 8 miles away from Puncheon Creek, the 45th Kentucky Mounted Infantry was recruiting soldiers from its camp at Ivy Point.
My great-grandfather, Hiram Flint, was one of those, and he had joined on August the 23rd, 1863.
Now, a cannon the Union took from the Confederates in Magoffin County now resides at the Kentucky Military Museum in Frankfort. Now back to Amber.
Thanks, Jim. Now, don't go anywhere. There's much more to come on this Visit Eastern Kentucky First series.
I'm Chastity Gayhart. Coming up, I'll tell you how some residents and officials hope the new Justice Center in Magoffin County brings new people and jobs to the area.
When you see news happening, dial star 57. The call is free from an Appalachian wireless phone, but the information is valuable. These days, cell phones are just about everywhere, and in the right hands, they become a powerful news source. It's called Star 57, a service of Appalachian Wireless and WYMT-TV, your mountain television.
Do something powerful. Support the Breast Cancer Research Foundation and knock out breast cancer. We're funding research to find prevention and a cure in our lifetime. In our 10th anniversary year, we have the power of 10 working for us. The Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Just give us the power. Together we can knock out breast cancer for good.
As a member of the community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know and trust. At Magoffin County Funeral Home, we offer many services and programs. Our advanced funeral planning program can relieve your family of the burden of making funeral arrangements and at the same time allows your funeral wishes to be honored. We will be happy to share with you the advantages and cost of funeral planning. Please stop by or call 349-3333. Our informative consultation is free. Magoffin County Funeral Home.
And welcome back. The future opening of the new Justice Center in downtown is just one of the many ways Magoffin County is growing.
Chastity Gayhart joins us now with more on some of the latest economic developments in the town.
Thanks, Jim and Amber. Construction on the new Justice Center is almost finished, and some residents here say they hope it brings more business and money into their downtown area. The dream of the new Justice Center, complete with the latest technology, is quickly becoming a reality. Some residents spend almost every day downtown and say this new building will bring other new things to their county.
One thing is going to bring the business from up at the where the courthouse is right now. It'll bring it in. It'll help, I think. It should bring business in.
And not only business, but Judge Executive Bill Mate says he hopes it brings tourists and new jobs. He says besides housing circuit, family, and district courts, it will also be home to the circuit court clerk, several new court bailiffs, along with maintenance and cleaning crews.
And by us receiving this kind of facility downtown, I certainly feel that it is just the beginning, and it'll certainly be a plus for downtown Salyserville and Magoffin County.
And he says while tourists are in town to see this new addition, they will also be able to see the other things this county has to offer. The new Justice Center is scheduled to open later this summer. For Mountain Life, I'm Chastity Gayhart. Back to you.
Thanks, Chastity. And there are several new things on the way in McGoffin County, including an amphitheater in the park, a bed and breakfast, putting utilities underground, a courtyard, and several other improvements and additions to the downtown area. Carol?
Thanks, Amber. Now, some other improvements that were made to the area was the cut-through.
The flood project was designed to keep the downtown area from flooding, and on May 9, 1998, several residents and dignitaries gathered to celebrate the finished product. The project diverted water in the Licking River that wrapped around downtown Salyerville. Since the project has been complete, the town has not been flooded. This was a $10 million project that residents say was worth every penny. Jim?
Thanks, Carol. Now, folks, there's much more to come, so stay right there.
I'm Natalie Owens. Coming up, I'll take you to a restaurant in downtown Salyerville where they offer good country food and great conversation.
Clinic Pharmacy in the Hardin Medical Plaza is locally owned and has been serving Salyerville since 1987. With a newly renovated store, our professional staff's ready to answer all your pharmaceutical questions. Our staff consists of Carmen Kress, pharmacist, and her assistants Merle Howard, Cerisa Arnett, Wani Minix, and Linda Rowe. Our durable medical equipment section includes shoes, wheelchairs, nebulizers, and diabetic supplies. And while we're filling your prescriptions, be sure to browse to the store for a Hallmark card or gift. Come in or see us at one of our 8 other pharmacies today. Clinic Pharmacy, Salyerville.
We're hometown people and we'll give you that something that you can't find just anywhere.
It's official. The latest GM Annual Performance Report ranks Floyd Anderson Chevy Buick the top customer satisfaction Chevy dealer in Kentucky.
Make it easy on yourself.
Why not make it easy on yourself at my Chevy Buick store in Campton?
Make it easy on yourself. Floyd Anderson Chevrolet.
An American Revolution.
On Tuesday, April 13th at 7 p.m., WYMT will air a television special created for families, parents, students, and educators, Silent Epidemic. The vast majority of AIDS victims between the ages 20 and 40 contracted the virus as teenagers, and the infection rates for other sexually transmitted diseases are near epidemic levels. Are young people making risky choices out of ignorance? Find out the answer to this question and others during Silent Epidemic on WYMT, Tuesday, April 13th at 7 p.m.
John Gray Pontiac Buick GMC Trucks is dropping the bomb on the competition with all new Pontiac Buicks and GMCs being sold at $300 below cost. We've declared war on high prices with rebates as high as $4,500, interest rates as low as 0%, and discounts as high as $11,800. And believe it, we'll beat any deal, anywhere, anytime, on any day by a minimum of $200, or we will pay you $300 cash back, period. At John Gray Pontiac Buick GMC Trucks in Paintsville.
Welcome back. Now, if you enjoy home cooking, McGoffin County has the answer.
You better believe it. The Cozy Corner has been offering home-cooked meals for over 50 years. Natalie Owens has more.
If you're a McGoffin County native, then there's no doubt you've heard of the family-owned and operated Cozy Corner, located in downtown Salyerville. The food is home-cooked and made from scratch, and that makes the Cozy Corner a sure stop for any visitor.
There you go, ladies. Serving up plates full of good home cooking, whether it's hamburger and fries or country steak with soup beans, the Cozy Corner offers a little bit of everything for everyone.
Well, it's an old home place establishment, I guess you might say. Nice place to eat, nice people own it.
Owner Janet Hensley's memories of the Cozy Corner go all the way back to her teen years when her parents owned and operated the town restaurant.
Well, our customers have been customers for 30 years. Most of them, they come in, we know what they want usually when they walk in the door. You know, we know if they drink decaf coffee, we know if they want regular coffee. It's always been a politic talking place. It's, if you want to hear the gossip, come to the Cozy Corner, it's all saying, you know.
And everyone has their favorite dish at this country restaurant that offers just as much conversation and friendly faces as it does menu items.
Hamburger, country fries, soup beans and cornbread, things like that. I'm a country eater.
Steak and gravy. I like the steak and gravy.
Many say the atmosphere of this family restaurant is just as much of a draw as the food itself.
What I grew up on, so the southern soul food kind of thing. Brings back a lot of good
member. This is our meeting place where we talk and enjoy each other's company.
Now, the Cozy Corner is open from 6:30 in the morning till 9 at night, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day except Sunday. So if you're in the mood for some good food and great conversation, be sure to check out the Cozy Corner in downtown Salyerville. For Mountain Life, I'm Natalie Owens. Back to you.
And if you would like to eat there, they're open until 9 o'clock. And Carol, I'll tell you what, I was eating there since I was in diapers, and it is delightful, wonderful food.
Well, thanks. Amber joins us now with more.
Thanks, guys. Besides some great restaurants, there's also some unique places to shop. One in particular, the Seasonal Shop.
The Seasonal Store was opened by Tom and Patricia Frazier, who also operate Prater Drug Store. The Seasonal Store offers unique gifts and items for whatever time of year it is, whether it's Easter or the 4th of July.
Well, we try to keep the word unique in mind. Different. And then also, there was a need to have merchandise that people wouldn't have to drive far distances to get. So we kind of, we sort of pride ourselves on that.
The store also offers customized gifts and art supplies, and owners say many people are actually traveling out of town to come and visit the store. Jim?
Thanks, Amber. And we invite you to stay with us. Still much more to come on this edition of our Visit Eastern Kentucky First series. Stay with us.
I'm Danielle Hensley. Coming up on Mountain Life, Magoffin County is the home of one of Nashville's newest stars.
Hometown True Value Hardware is ready for summer and ready for you. New owner Greg Conley invites everyone to come in and take advantage of the increased inventory with a full line of steel products, weed eaters to chainsaws. We have everything, including fresh garden seed. If you need home improvement supplies like hinges, paint supplies, plumbing, or bath fixtures, then we can help. We also cut glass and plexiglass, fill and sell propane tanks. Hometown True Value Hardware has been serving Magoffin and surrounding counties for many years, and we intend to continue that tradition. Hometown True Value Hardware, your friendly hometown hardware store.
WYMT-TV has an immediate opening for receptionist administrative assistant position, full-time Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Individual must be dependable and reliable with excellent communication, computer, and typing skills. Some bookkeeping experience knowledge also helpful. Willingness to work some nights, weekends, and holidays. Send application to Human Resource Officer, WYMT-TV, P.O. Box 1299, Hazard, Kentucky 41702. WYMT is an equal opportunity employer. Pre-employment drug screening is required.
Be an organ and tissue donor. Call 1-866-945-LIFE.
When you're sick, do you have time to wait in line for an hour or two to get your prescriptions filled? No. That's why at Gary's Pharmacy and Thomas Drug, we pride ourselves in fast quality service. We accept all insurance, including Medicaid. Plus, we stock a wide variety of durable medical equipment. With 2 locations to serve you better, Gary's Pharmacy in Magoffin Plaza at Salyerville and Thomas Drug in the Uniplex building in downtown Pikeville.
You know, Eastern Kentucky is famous for its country music highway.
That's right. This region is home to several very famous country music stars. And in Magoffin County, they have their very own Rebecca Lynn Howard. Danielle Hensley joins us now with more.
Thanks, guys. Well, it all started very early for Miss Rebecca Lynn Howard. She was only 9 years old when she took this stage at the Porter Sports in Magoffin County and wowed her very first audience. Rebecca Lynn Howard sang her heart out on this stage, and some say they'll never forget it.
I remember seeing her perform, and the whole audience was just in awe of her singing.
Rebecca's grandfather said she started singing right after she learned how to talk.
Anytime that you wanted Becky to sing, all you had to do was just pass the hen on her, and she'd jump up on something and sing me a song.
Rebecca Lynn became more than a singer. She started writing songs, and
and became so good at writing that other artists like John Michael Montgomery has recorded them.
Tennessee in my windshield and Kentucky in my rearview mirror. She wrote that. Started the biggest part of it even in her car going to Nashville.
While Kentucky may stay in her rearview mirror more than in her windshield with her busy schedule, Rebecca Lynn returns when possible to sing for her first fans from Kentucky.
Louise, Kentucky will always be my home and where I was born and raised and at the root of who I am, so I can never, deny my roots. So I'm very, very proud to be from this area.
Like the weathered wood on the Prater Sports stage, Rebecca Lynn weathered through a lot of storms on her journey from Magoffin County to the Grand Ole Opry.
She's one that knew from the beginning what she wanted to accomplish, and she's worked very, very hard to do it.
Her hard work has paid off with her own CD, music video, and tours with Nashville legends.
You're liable to see her anywhere.
Now, even though Rebecca Lynn Howard is a big Nashville star singing with artists such as Vince Gill and Patti Loveless, friends and family and community members say she has not forgotten her home back here in Magoffin County where she first got started. Reporting for Mountain Life, I'm Danielle Hensley. Back to you. Rebecca Lynn is currently living in Nashville, Tennessee. Carol?
Now, an exciting time in Magoffin County is during the Founders Day Festival.
This year marks the 26th year for the annual event. Each year, the town selects a family name to be honored, and this year, it's the Whitaker name. The festival starts Wednesday, September 1st, and will run through Monday, September 6th during Labor Day weekend. The event offers a variety of activities such as children's pageants, live entertainment, lots of great food, and a whole lot more. And of course, you don't want to miss the main attraction, the parade that runs through downtown Salyerville on Saturday. Jimmy?
Now, if you enjoy being outdoors, hey, we got some great spots for you to check out. One beautiful site to visit is the spring at the head of the Licking River. Magoffin County is definitely very proud to be the source of the river. The 303-mile river empties into the Ohio River at Newport, Kentucky. Now, along with this remarkable site is another breathtaking spot called Kettle Rock Cliff. The cliff is located near Paintsville Lake. Now, some observers think the sheer rock structure is shaped just like a tea kettle, and this is how the cliff came to bear its name. Amber, Jim?
Thanks, Jimmy. Still ahead, talent runs deep in the mountains of eastern Kentucky.
Next up, we'll introduce you to an artist from Magoffin County. Stay with us.
Well, so I can die easy. Well, so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make a
For a unique shopping experience, visit downtown Salyerville. Fraser's Prater Drug offers an excellent prescription service and an old-fashioned soda fountain featuring hot dogs and hand-dipped ice cream. Also located inside is the newly renovated Radio Shack Select store for everything electronic. Next door, the seasonal shop offers a diverse selection of gifts from Russ, Papel, Giftcraft, Gans, Van Mart, and more. There's even racing collectibles and UK Wildcat gifts. It's all at the seasonal shop, your arts, crafts, gift, and home decor headquarters in downtown Salyerville.
Rex, almost that time of year again. What time is that, Dave? Tracker time. Great, and I'm going fishing.
Tracker and Southeast Marine give you more horsepower for the money during the Power Up Savings event. For a limited time with the purchase of a new 2000 Ford Tracker, take advantage of free engine upgrade savings of up to $2,000.
Tracker time. Yes. Now, let's go fishing.
Southeast Marine, your authorized tracker dealer.
Rex and Dave would like to invite all their mountain friends from Magoffin County to come see the new lineup of Tracker boats.
When injured in an auto accident or on the job, you're faced with going up against big insurance companies with unlimited resources and whose sole purpose is to limit any recovery you may be entitled to. You need a law firm with resources to win the fight against the big insurance companies. Graham Martin has tried and won cases in most every court in eastern Kentucky. He's assembled a team with the experience to help you beat the big insurance companies. See Graham Martin or Dennis Prater at Martin Law Offices. Call 606-349-6171.
Hidden in the foothills of Appalachia is a place where the river wanders at will. The trees touch the sky. Main Street still means something, like a smile and a wave. The children play in the parks. Neighbors speak. A place where everybody is family. And there's no such thing as a stranger. The city of Hazard. Come home to the mountains.
You've probably seen his work, but just didn't know who he is.
Tom Whitaker has been painting eastern Kentucky for most of his life. And once you see his watercolor creations, you instantly know that he is eastern Kentucky.
Oh, well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make a
He's lived in Magoffin County every year of his life, and every day of his life, Tom Whitaker's Appalachian roots shine through his many artistic talents.
I put the Bible in one chair, and one of my grandfathers was a minister. And so symbolically, I put that there for him. And by the other chair, I put a half a gallon of liquor, moonshine, for my other grandfather, who supposedly made good moonshine and sold some.
With all his energy and love for life, you'd never know Tom is a cancer survivor. The multi-talented Whitaker whips up works of watercolor with ease.
My dad, one of his favorite sayings was this: a bargain is not a bargain at any price if you don't need it. It is not a bargain at any price.
My uncle would many times say things like this, my Uncle Castle Whitaker. 45 years ago this week, Ma was baptized right over there in the creek. Well, I realized for a lot of people in Appalachia, baptizing represents the biggest day of their life.
And as Tom points out, there's even a little psychology on wash day.
She hangs her ragged clothes in the inside where no one will see them, and the good ones she hangs out there. In other words, you're kind of hiding your dirty laundry, to sense. And there's just something comfortable about this old hat. I've had it a long time. We're the best of friends. And maybe it's like Snoopy's blanket. Yeah, I need this hat at times.
Tom describes himself as very shy, very introverted. But when it comes to expressing himself through his talents, he is anything but that. And as he sprinkles ingredients into his latest project, a book entitled As the Crow Flies, it'll more than likely have a lot of Magoffin County flavor.
Some Arnett from Middle Fork said, there's only a nickel's difference in the wealthy and the poor. And the poor have the nickel. Another saying that come from Magoffin County was the poor people have 2 days. And one is hog killing day and the other is election.
Still teaching art after 30 years at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, and growing up on Puncheon Creek with a father who was a minister and a school superintendent. Without question, Thomas J. Whitaker knows Appalachia and its people.
But in Appalachia, we've been accused of being a friendly people, and we are, if we think you are genuine. But if you're not genuine, we're usually not very friendly. If we like you here, we seldom let you know. But if we don't like you, we let you know in a hurry.
Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make a bed. Yay! Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of our Visit Eastern Kentucky First series.
Our next stop, Clay County. See you then.
Goodbye.
Visit East Kentucky First, Mountain Life in Magoffin County has been sponsored by the Martin Law Office, Hometown True Value, Jordan Pharmacy, Magoffin County Funeral Home, John Gray Pontiac Buick GMC, Prater Drug, Lowe's Sporting Goods, Gary's Pharmacy, Southeast Marine, and Floyd Anderson Chevrolet.
I'm in debt way over my head, but I don't know where to turn.
I get off was to lower my monthly payment.